Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Buckeyes will put total leather and will get started. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the North Texas Mean Green offense takes the field, and they'll try to put together the first drive of the game. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end. David.
And yes, he is, Reese. And it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, giving 1. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska, once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10. Let's go and make a statement to them.
They'll throw it on first down. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams. We get to find out really quickly who's legit.
The expressway is wide open. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Man, this guy is exciting to watch. When he has the ball in his hands, he can make magic happen. They're going to throw it to him. They're going to hand it off to him. They're going to get him the ball in a variety of ways, and they're doing it early in this game.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. The pitch to the left. Not much running room. He's got 1 down to the 12.
It's always fun to watch offensive creativity in the red zone. Like, how are you going to get some space for your guy? They try the toss, get him out wide, maybe get into some space. The defense was ready. Nice job falling forward, getting at least a little bit on the play.
Looking for the score. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas.
Well, you know, this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Ohio State's offense will go to work for the first time today. One matchup to watch in this one is how well do the backers tackle in space, David?
Yeah, and you've got to have great linebackers to get this guy on the ground, and they've got it. So it's going to be an interesting matchup, a lot of head-to-head battles, linebacker versus running back.
Yeah, tackling him in space, but also covering him out of the backfield. These two dudes are going to be shadowing each other all game long.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Motion from the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. He makes the connection. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
We talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Got his man on the right. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. North Texas in the hurry up. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, North Texas.
North Texas has it going to work with another first down. The option look. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Yeah, that happened to QB. Calls his own number and all these options, obviously multiple plays. He decides to stick with it, get some positive yards, and what's next off of that? What's my next read off of that? How am I going to mix things up and keep this defense off balance?
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
On 4th down, looking to pass. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's called it.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Trying to run it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Mean Green.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They marched 72 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard punt.
14, Ohio State, 7.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Going up top on 1st down. They're bringing heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They're going to throw it again. They're trying to get to it. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
And how about the inside linebacker flying through there? You see those guys come up, and you see how fast they can come up and fit the run. But how about blitzing the quarterback, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack?
Wide out in motion. The give to the tailback. Smashes through the tackle. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He'll field the punt. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Gets it past the marker. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Nice play offensively. You go with the toss to the left, and how about the blocking downfield by the wide receiver on that play? If you're going to run to the perimeter, you got to have guys doing work downfield for you, and they had it on that one.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
They'll go to the ground. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
North Texas has it going to work with another first down. They've got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Snags it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that, already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
North Texas will come to the line with a first and goal. He'll try to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Texas.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Ohio State, 7.
And he'll bring it back. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The give to the back. Across the 25, he's got room. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half.
21, Ohio State, 7.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
And the Buckeyes want to move quickly. Defense in press coverage. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. To the ground with the back. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll try the run. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. They want to get this defense on its heels.
Well, on offense, you have got to love the way your offensive line is playing in this game. They're getting tremendous movement up front. They're climbing in the 2nd level and really giving these backs and ball carriers a lot of room to run all game long.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Offense gets set for second down. This is a designed run. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. On the move. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. North Texas in the hurry-up. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The noise level is relentless here on second down.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. What a snag by the defense. Bringing it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
They'll start this drive with a pass. He'll pull it down and run. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Clock winds inside a minute to play here in the third. Wants to fire on second down. Makes a connection. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, really nice catch there getting the first down. This dude at wide receiver, man, he is a playmaker. You think about Ohio State and the recent run they've had on first-round picks at the position. Michael Thomas, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave. This guy keeps making plays like that. He's got an opportunity to go in the first round.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. This should be the last play of the quarter. Running back searching for a hole. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the third quarter. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through three quarters for these two guys. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw, feeling some heat. He'll try to do it himself. On the move at the 30. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Looking to pass on second down. It's complete to the left. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Oh, Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
All right, so I know the defense is going to be aggressive, right? They got their stop. They forced a third down. How aggressive does the offense want to be in response? Because if I throw the football, get a first down, I can run this clock almost out. This defense has to make a choice. But this offense, how aggressive do you want to be?
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He's going to take off. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Uncorks one. A strike downfield. And after the pickup gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the 4th. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do, so tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, trying to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
Solid pickup of 4 on... 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Open runway ahead. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Akers. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Footing is going to be an issue in the driving rain as he kicks to win the game. And despite a guy building an ark and gathering 2 of every kind of animal, what he needed was 3 points, and he got it. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away.